Hey folks, Daily Landsblog here for Saturday, 2 days away from the big event in Peterborough, where we will gather. And I believe the easiest thing is to find people who can talk in a significant way about mental illness. I mean, let's face it, you book Theo Fleury, who is, to me, a Canadian hero beyond almost anybody I know in this area that we're talking about, because he came out and he talked about the sexual abuse that he experienced at the hands of his hockey coach. And I believe that has made a huge difference to so many people in their lives, to so many people who lived with it, that they look and they say, hey, if Theo can talk about it, then I can talk about it. And Theo doesn't seem to be ashamed, so I won't be ashamed. We've got Haley Wickenheiser, who has been touched by mental illness, and especially with her friend Steve Montador, who passed away, and Clint Malarchuk, who is flat out a fascinating guy. If you have not read his book, pick up his book. So those people will all gather with a number of others, and we will talk about mental illness. But the real challenge in a mental illness evening for me is to make it fun. That's right, to make it fun. I think it's so key to delivering the message, because if it's always serious, if it's always sad, if it's always morose, then people tune out the message. But if we can find a way to put a fun spin on it, then I think we really win, and then I think the message really gets through. So my challenge to those of you who will be in Peterborough, and I believe we're sold out now, which is really exciting. My challenge is that you should expect us to put on a show that's multi-dimensional, that's not just all about sharing. That's the number one thing, but number two, that we can make it just a little bit fun. I think that's what the message needs, a little smart ass to it. Casey, up for that?
Always.
Always. Two Landsbergs up for the smart assiness. That's in Peterborough on Monday night. And I'm thinking, what's next after that? Maybe we found a formula that could really work in your town, in your city. We partner with a local charity like Team 55 and Dave and Heather Pogue, who are an amazing couple and have done so much for a cause, obviously, that's important to them, but also have brought us at SIckNotWeak into their family and allowed us to be part of this event. SickNotWeak.com, 24 hours a day, 364 days a year. So if you got ideas, send them. If you got ideas on how to make it fun, send them. But just know, when we talk mental illness, we make it good times.